Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for watching another session with UniqMaster. Today, we want to talk about how to be not only a good entrepreneur, but also how to be a good leader and entrepreneur. And today, we have Dr. Andreas Kellner. He's basically also an entrepreneur, trainer, and coach. But I think you can introduce yourself better than me. So I just keep quiet, please.
Thanks, Mobima, and thanks for having me. I'm Andreas Kellner, based in Berlin, 42 years old. I'm a father of 2 daughters, and I manage and lead 3 companies. One of them is concerned with, let's call it, special ops for the German Mittelstand. One of them is concerned with powering the biggest online portal for German hairdressers industry. And the last one, the one closest to my heart, is called Agilement. And we deal with self-organization and leadership and train and coach individuals and teams.
That's great. So you have a lot of experience, 3 companies. How did you start?
Well, by pure chance. When I was finishing my master's thesis, I thought I wanted to stay at university and pursue a university career. But I had a hint that that was not quite right. And then I got lucky. A very good friend of mine, Benjamin Erhard, with whom I'm still in business. He said, no, come work for me. I just founded my first startup. Work for me. You can do your thesis here and earn money at the same time. So that got me hooked, basically, and that led to everything that came afterwards.
Oh, it's the benefit of having good connections, right?
Exactly. Or the lack of meeting great people, I would say.
Yeah, but how did you find it to start, basically finding a company without a business background? Because I think you studied politics, right?
Yeah, that's true. I found it very hard. I knew nothing at all about how to run a company. Starting with the very basics, I didn't know anything about accounting. I didn't know anything about corporate taxing. I didn't know anything about, well, anything, basically. I had to feel my way along, and it took me a lot of trial and error, a lot of falling and getting up again to even understand a little what it takes to run a company.
Great. So I should say to our audience that see, you are not alone. We have someone who started without business background, but he has 3 companies now and he's successful. Just don't give up. So how did you learn everything yourself?
Well, the hard way, unfortunately. I think today I think I would have it would have been great to have someone, well, coaching or teaching me. Or I mean, I learned at the beginning, I learned a lot from Benjamin, because he studied business, but both of us didn't know the practice of running things, right? So he knew theoretically, I knew nothing, and we had to take a lot of we went to a lot of dire times, to be honest. Made a lot of mistakes and tried to learn from them.